The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
You'd think that Fed Chief Jay Powell has really dropped the ball. That he was wrong to say inflation was transitory because it's here and it's here to stay. But the people pushing this narrative couldn't be more wrong.
Really? Let me tell you something. Jim Cramer loves Powell. Because you know what he loves? He loves those low interest rates. The very, very wealthy, the top 1%, like him, they love low interest rates. And they don't give a damn what happens to you on Main Street. They don't. They could care less the more money we print for all the stimulus, which is destroying Main Street, is destroying every dollar in your wallet. You don't have assets like the rich, so every time they print money and inflation occurs, that your assets go up like Cramer and the rest of them. They love it. And they're sacrificing Main Street. You know, I come here every day and I keep thinking, how can I get across to people? I don't want them to think we're not buying stocks, because we are. We continue to buy stocks. We're doing terrific. Our bank stocks, I mean, they were home runs for us. If you remember the last 2 weeks, I kept telling you, get out of the tech stocks, that there's going to be a rotation. We could see it. The yields went from 113 basis points now up to about 130, 35 basis points. That means you get out of your tech stocks and you get to your value stocks. Get out your growth, go to value. Go to your banks. And our banks are doing super. But I know we're going to have a market crash, but the only difference is we can see when that crash is coming. We're going to be warned. We'll know when to get out. But in the meantime, we're going to take advantage of all this stimulus. And the stimulus is going to be $12 trillion of stimulus by the time we hit December. Can you imagine that? $12 trillion. And every day I can sit here and I can tell people in 401ks how rotten to the core their 401k is, and they should at least start liquidating half of it. They're not going to. They're not going to, because they don't believe there's going to be a crash. Or if they believe there's going to be a crash, they just put their head in the sand. They think everything will be okay. It's not going to be okay. First of all, if you take the 1929 crash, you take the 1999.com, and you take the 2007 crash, the home financial crash, housing financial crash, and let's take today. What do they all have in common before the crash occurred? Consensus. What's that mean? That means you get all these people like Cramer and the rest of them on these jibber jabbers on all these TV shows, these financial shows, how great everything is. The economy's fantastic. The more they say it's fantastic, the more you see on magazine covers how fantastic the economy is, you're getting closer and closer to a crash. Anytime the consensus all going the same way, all the newsletters, when all the stock newsletters are out there, and they're all saying the same thing, how great the economy is, you better put on your helmet. The jibber jabbers on these financial shows, they don't care about you. They don't. Think about this for a moment. Has any one of those jibber jabbers, including Cramer or any of them, told you that before 2008, the valuations of companies were half the size of the U.S. economy? Let me say that again. Before 2008, before QE, that Bernanke put us in, before that, before 2008, before QE, valuations of the companies were half or 50% size of our economy. That was good. That was about the average. After 2008 and after the QE, the valuations of our companies now are at 209% of the economy. What are you, nuts? Now, I'm still buying bank stocks, even though I know we're going to have a terrific crash. But we're going to know when to get out of this market. We're going to be warned when to get out of this market. You get messages from the market. I have all the confidence in the world of my charts. I designed them. They're using the best color-coded technology I could find. And it's always spot on. When a stock's going up and it's green, and then all of a sudden it'll turn yellow. Nobody else has it. It's patent. They shouldn't. It'll turn yellow, identifying something's up. Call to action. And it's telling us that institutions are pulling money out. And every time, it's right. Every time it's right. So we'll know. Every Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, I post on my YouTube channel the unfolding of the stock market crash. Every Friday I do that. It's free. If you make money, I just hope you remember St. Jude. But it's free. So all you poor people that are in 401ks or non-401ks, at least I'm trying to help you to understand at the end of each week what I am seeing that is lining up for a coming crash. Now, does it mean I stop buying stocks? Of course not. Because the one thing I know when I buy a stock, whether it's a bank stock, or today we bought a casino today, some casino stock, our chart will tell us to get out. The institutions pull the money out. But no, you don't stop buying stocks. You just have to be aware of what's going on. And when I say that, and most people don't even understand this is unbelievable. Before 2008, before QE, which is the worst thing ever happened, QE is a confidence game. It destroys the purchasing power of Main Street dollar while everybody, the 1 percentile, everybody is getting rich off of Main Street. Remember, the government can't spend its way to prosperity. That's what Cramer's getting all upset about Powell. He loves Powell. Don't touch his Powell. He'll keep interest rates at zero forever. Think about this. Debt before 2008 would rise 15% faster than the company. So in other words, debt before 2008, that debt would rise 15% faster than the economy. 3% faster than wages. You know what that is today? Today, debt is rising 60% faster than our economy. Our debt is going up 60% faster than the economy and 35% faster than wages, compared to 15% and 3% before 2008 in QE. We never had so much debt. The consumers are screwed. They owe $1.3 trillion, historic in autos, $1.6 trillion. That's historic student debt. Credit card debt, trillion. That's historic. Mortgage debt, $10 trillion, all historic. Student and auto loans are growing twice as fast as wages and the economy. But see, they keep you alive by keeping interest rates at zero, and they just increased the amount of money that you can borrow. They upped your what they call credit avail or credit availability. I think it was 28 to 35 trillion to keep you going, to make you feel that everything's wonderful. The Federal Reserve has never done anything right, ever, for the people. The Federal Reserve always takes care of themselves in the 1 percentile. You know how many examples are out there of stocks, like battery companies right now? They haven't produced a battery yet. Some companies won't produce a battery for 4 or 5 years, yet the company stock went from $10 to $150. That's all right if you're in it. You just got to know when to get out. More when I come back. Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women. Breast cancer is unacceptable. Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. That's right, 10 days, you get it free. I wish you would join me, because I know the market's going to crash, and I'm going to know pretty close when it's going to happen. My chart will tell me. But in the meantime, we're still making money. After all, the consensus is there's not going to be a crash. The consensus is with all this money they're printing and putting into this market and the economy, how could it crash? $12 trillion in printed money by December. Can you imagine? How could it crash? They're telling us. Gee, I remember they said that right before the dot-com crash. They said that right before the housing crash. I remember that. They said that right before March or February 2020. How's it going to crash? Oh, they do. But in the meantime, what, are we going to stop investing in stocks? Of course not. There's nothing better than investing in stocks if you know when to get out. Now, we switched from the tech stocks, our Microsoft, our Apple, Facebook. We rotated out of those. And I told my members before anybody else on any of these financial shows that you see on TV told you to rotate to the banks. And you heard me, if you've been listening to my radio show for the last 2 weeks, said rotate to the banks. So now our Goldman Sachs are up 8%, Morgan Stanley 13%, Bank of America 8%. Those are nice profits. And when they come back down, we're going to ride them all the way back down and make money too. That's called shorting. And the beautiful thing about the color-coded chart, we can sleep at night. My members don't have to worry. That we'll make sure that our members are out before Goldman Sachs, before Morgan Stanley, before Bank of America roll over. They'll be out. Because they have the tools, the color-coded technology. The chart will turn from green to yellow to give it a warning, and then it'll turn red. It works. I mean, you should try it for 10 days. Now, I know I'm not going to convince anybody in a 401k to take their money out. God, I wish you would. Even take half of it out. Because you're going to get clobbered. I know you want that match. They're going to match you. You got to understand, that match is phony. That match is phony. First thing, when they go to match you, remember, I ran a public company. I know how it works. First of all, whatever spot you're taking, whether it's your whatever job you're getting in the company, it's adjusted downward before you even take that job. If it was $35,000 you're getting paid, they'll adjust it down to $32,000. If a job was at $65,000, they'll adjust it down to maybe $58,000. There's nothing free. Do you understand that? There's nothing free. And the other thing, too, you lose all that. All those gains that you think you're getting a match, how do you think you're making money when they're hitting you with 27 hidden fees and a 1% fee? A 1% hidden fee, just 1%, usually 2%, but just a 1% hidden fee. And if you've been in your 401k, let's say for 20, 25 years, and you're ready to retire, you're going to be shocked to find out that about 30% of the money you thought you were going to get, you're not going to get, because it went out in hidden fees. That's right. Why do you think companies don't offer any standardized investment education program? Why don't you go to whoever you work for? Why don't you go right now and ask them? Why aren't you offering us some kind of standardized investment education program in these 401ks? No company does. They don't want you to know the answer. That's why. So I know you're not going to listen to me. I wish you would. Think about this too. Target, Walmart, Costco, those stocks. I had my members in those stocks. Those went up 40%. Target, Walmart 7%, Costco 32%. Now again, when I give you these figures, it doesn't mean all members made 40% on Target or 32% on Costco or 13% on Morgan Stanley. Remember, that chart sits there, and if they're following that stock and it starts turning green, that's like owning a business. Each stock, and I try to tell my members that, each stock is like its own profit center, like your own business. The problem is some members, they'll go out and they'll follow 10 million stocks. And then by the time they get back, they miss this trade. It always happens. But for the members who do what they're taught, stay with your same stocks. We recommend no more than 6 stocks. As long as there's 6 of the Dow 30 or there's 6 of the S&P 500, because that's where all the money goes. And all you got to wait for is to buy signals and to sell signals. That's how it works. That's how you make money. Everybody gets into stocks because they want to make money quick. Everybody's running to Robinhood. They want to make money quick. Everybody's going to be a millionaire. Those people never make money. If you're in this business, and this may sound silly, if your whole thing is just to make money, and I don't care what you do in life, your job, if you're at some job just to make money, you hate that job. You're not going to be successful in the job or at the company. You got to have love for what you do. And in investing, you got to understand the patterns. That's all. The money comes automatically. It comes automatically. But if you know what you're doing and you're getting out in time and you're always making money consistently, and you keep the only way you're going to do that, keep the same 6, 7 stocks, a couple bonus stocks, then it's fun. You're going to love it. But if you're all over the place, listen to the hot stock, you're always going to be late. You're always going to make the wrong move. It never works. Now think about this too. This is amazing. If you look at what happened, you go back to 2008 to where we are today. People don't understand what's going on. They don't. They really don't. These owners, we call our owners, and they're very nasty people. You know who the owners are. George Carlin told us.
You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets.
They got everybody in their pocket. They own everything. They own everything, these people. And you don't think that they don't want to make the money first? Of course they will. They're looking out for themselves. That's all. They're looking out for themselves, not for you. You think Congress is looking out for you? Putting $12 trillion in printed money into this economy, we don't need it? More when I get back. More stocks. Please join my gang. 10 days. Free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back. You know, when you're investing, once you get to the point where you don't care whether the market's going up or down, then you've got it. Then you've got it. But see, Wall Street never allowed you to get to that point, because they always tell you buy, 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 buy. They never tell you to sell a stock short. And when a stock is going down, you call them, what should I do? What should I do? And most of the time they sell you more stock, called cost averaging down. Until you get to the point, most of you, how many of you started trading and you gave it up? Because to try to invest in a stock and all you do is buy a stock, that's nuts. That's like taking a $100 bill and cut it in half. Or that's like buying a car with forward and no reverse. Once you understand where you, with the same ease that you can sell a stock short as you do buy a stock, and we will get you there. We get all our gang members there, and it's easy because we have the best and the easiest product to teach you with. It's my color-coded Pro 2. It tells you exactly what to do. And every day you can't go wrong, because the portfolio of stocks that we have, that our members follow every day, we have our own portfolio of stocks. At 2 o'clock, we post them. Tell you what to do.
Caterpillar, Started off up a little bit today, but it's still under 32%. The big institutions haven't started putting money back into this just yet, and the prices at the...
So he goes on, explains what's going on. So when you're done, you're going to know, okay, should I add to it? You're going to know that answer. You're going to know the answer. Gee, should I get out of it? You're going to know the answer. Gee, maybe should I take half off and stay with it? You're going to know the answer. And here's the one. This is the one. Should I short it? There you go. And once you have that ability, and it's easy. The technology is what makes it easy. If you can put on a light switch and turn it off, I'm begging you, listen to me. If you can put a light switch on and turn it off, you can sell a stock short with our product, the Pro 2 color-coded chart. It's color-coded. Between the color coding and you're told every day what to do with our portfolio. Every stock, we tell you what to do. And then you can come in any morning from 9:30 to 11 if you have a question about your stock. We have an open class for people to come in and ask any question about any stock they have, and everybody learns. Look, to understand what's going on right now, I know I'm not going to convince anybody in a 401k, no matter how much I beg them to get out before they get screwed. You got to understand how we got here. And what it is the owners screwed us. To take care of themselves, they decided to destroy Main Street. So, again, they organized Wall Street. Our owners organized Wall Street. The banks are gangsters. They organized the Federal Reserve. They organized Congress, those crooks. They organized the fake business news networks, which they control. There's only 6 outlets. They control them all. They organized them, put them together as one. Together as one. They linked the stock market, called financial engineering, and they called in QE. Massive printing of money to purchase treasuries, to artificially keep rates at zero, to do stock buybacks. This is all artificially. So to artificially boost fake earnings, to boost profits, fake profits, to monetize debt, not only of corporations, but of banks and the United States government. To monetize the debt. Which simply means they print so much money to destroy it, so it goes down in value. So if they owe China $1 trillion, and the money goes down 20%, now they only owe China $800 billion. Remember, before 2008, before QE, before zero rates, before stock buybacks, before monetization of debt, before this massive stimulus money printing, valuations of companies before 2008, before QE, were half, 50% the size of our economy. Today, they're 209% size of our company. What are you, nuts? That's insane. The S&P is trading at double what it should be, at 30 times net income. PE ratios, before QE, before 2008, before the gangsters came in here and destroyed this market to get rich and to screw you on Main Street, PE ratios were at 15. You know where they are today? 37. Debt before QE, before 2008. Debt would rise 15% faster than the country growth. 3% faster than wages. Today, our debt is rising 60% faster than our economy, 35% faster than our wages. What are you, nuts? No wonder you're not making money. No wonder you're not living well. The Federal Reserve and Congress, they really screwed themselves. They lied. Remember the job numbers we got last Friday, 945,000 jobs? That was a big lie. Almost 1 million jobs. If that was the case, if that was the truth, how can they explain then why are we still averaging a historic 400,000 people a week signing up for unemployment? How do those liars explain that? What are you, nuts? And you know what they're not going to tell you? Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Fake business network don't want you to know. At 400,000, when 400,000 people are signing up a week, you know what that means? We are in a recession. Debt is rising faster than how we can grow our economy. Can you imagine that? This is crazy. Market caps, the value of these companies are nuts. They're going through the roof. But that's okay. We're still up in these crazy companies. Target, we're up 40%. Walmart, 7%. Costco, 32%. But we'll be out in time. We'll always be out in time. And we'll make money when they come down. Again, that's the key. I'm trying to tell you. The key is, if you're going to invest, if you're going to be in this game investing, if you do not feel as comfortable making money on a stock as it's going down, then you shouldn't be in the market. Because know why? They're taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of you. Listen, you don't think there's a crash coming? You people in 401ks, I get it. You don't want to give up that free money. A company's going, your company boss is going to give you half. Yeah, right. Do you understand what's going on? Do you understand what peak to crash is? Our manufacturing peaked. We've peaked as of March. Our new orders in manufacturing peaked as of April. Our production peaked as of April. Our employment has peaked as of April. And so has in China. And the way China goes, so does the U.S. They peaked. And it's always been when they peak, they better get back, and they start falling off of that peak. They better get to that peak within 3 months, or you're going to have a crash. Sometimes it'll go 6 months. They'll give you 6 months. But if you can't get back to that peak where we were in manufacturing in February, if we can't get back to that February peak, and all of a sudden 3 months are going by, which it has, we're in trouble. If 6 months go by, then put your helmet on. Or better yet, learn how to sell a stock short. $12 trillion in stimulus is nuts. Government never can spend its way to prosperity. It never has. Stimulus is our life support. For God's sake, how can they say in one breath the economy's doing terrific, but they're printing $12 trillion worth of stimulus? That's going to be the aggregate number when they're done at the end of December. Stimulus is a stimulus. It's life support. Inflation keeps our country insolvent. It keeps our banks insolvent. Why do you think they're printing $120 billion a month? So that these insolvent banks and insolvent corporations can live. But you people in 401ks, I understand. You don't want to get out. I get it. Because you're going to get that match. They're going to match you. Your boss who loves you is going to match you. Sure.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. And please hit like and share. And by the way, if you join the gang, why don't you just join the gang for the next 10 days and follow me on Alaskan Air. Follow me on Copper, FCX. Just follow me for the next 10 days. That's all. No obligation. 10 days, that's it. If you don't want to stay, that's fine. And you're going to learn, and you will. Once you learn, once you get rid of that fear, that stock is going to go down, you're fearful. Once you get rid of that fear and you turn around and say, boy, I can't wait until this stock drops like a flying monkey. Because remember, stocks go down 10 times faster, 20 times faster in some cases than they go up. Once you start shorting, it's like eating peanuts because it's fun and it's easy. It's fun. And by the way, investing should be fun or you shouldn't be investing. If your hands are breaking out in cold sweats, you can't sleep at night, that's ridiculous. Here's what's ridiculous.
This economy is doing really darn well. It's going to show up in profits for these companies.
Oh, yeah, really darn well. Let's see. If you take a whole year, groceries are up 70%. Now, Steve went to the supermarket. He told me he went to buy a ribeye, and it used to cost him $8.99 for a pound. Now it's $19.99 a pound. So, but we're being told
This economy is doing really darn well.
Yeah, doing really darn well. But wages haven't gone up. Now, wages haven't gone up, adjusted for inflation, since 1970s. Are you kidding? 70% of the population, working population, are working from paycheck to paycheck. That's darn well. They're doing darn well. And the inflation is killing them. But the inflation is helping those who are in the stock market, helping those who have artwork, helping those who have diamonds or platinum or some metal or have exclusive real estate. They're getting so rich, it's incredible. And that's what this is all about. This is what they designed since 2008. When Bernanke said, we're going to do QE, nobody knew what QE is. They didn't know what it was. They didn't know QE from a banana peel. And he said, oh, everybody's going to do terrific with QE. Yeah, everybody. And so what, doesn't just the rich do better? Because in Congress they ask him, who does better, Main Street with QE or Wall Street? Oh, no, he says Main Street. He says all that money on Wall Street will just trickle right down to you. And people will get all the better jobs and they're going to invest. The CEOs are going to take all their money and plow it back in their companies. A bold-faced lie. What did they do? They take all that money. They didn't plow it back into business investment. They plowed it into stock buybacks, which used to be a crime and should be a crime now. Because what they're doing to the poor people that work hard, especially the middle class, which there's no middle class almost now. Think about that, what they've done. They've turned around with QE and printed all this money that destroys the value of your dollar. And wages aren't going up. Not like inflation. And they don't care. You think by now, since 2008, you would think by now they say, this is too bad. This is bad for the middle class. This is bad for the hardworking people on Main Street. And the middle class, we need them. They got to have disposable income so we can take that income and they can do startup business because that's where 72% of our jobs came from. We need to protect the middle class. No, they don't care. What do they care about the middle class? They're the 1 percentile. They don't care about the middle class. $1 trillion for an infrastructure bill? Only 23% of it really goes to infrastructure? They're going to spend $1 billion on advertising to make sure people recycle. What are you, nuts? Shouldn't that $1 billion go to helping businesses, small businesses, entrepreneurs to start a business because they employ all the people? See, that's what will save this country. That is the cure. The cure is to start driving small businesses. Help them get started. It's the backbone of our country. This is where all the best jobs come from. 72% from small businesses. But they're going to take $1 billion and put it into advertising, tell us to recycle. They're going to take $7 billion, put it into electric charging stations, when less than 3% of the cars use electric. What are you, nuts? They're going to give another $40 billion to buses in big cities, especially New York. New York's going to get $40 billion. They already got $60 billion in February 2020 in that bill. $65 billion, sorry. This is crazy what's going on. All this money. Now they want us to go and put a detection in for drinking. Do you know what that's... And now they got a mileage detection. Do you imagine if you live in the country? I had a ranch in South Dakota, lived there for a long time. I used to have to drive 35 miles to go shopping. Now I'm going to have to pay 35 one way, 35 miles the other way? Wait, 70 miles? What are you, nuts? Are you going to charge me? And they're going to put all this garbage in. Look, this is not a political show. But all I know, when you're paying $3.27 for gasoline, that's insane. That's insane. When we're paying $10 billion to create a civilian climate corps. They're protesters. They're turning it. They're starting this climate corps, which are protesters. They're going to go and they're going to hug trees. And when the lumber yards come in and try to cut trees down, they're going to be hugging the trees. So that that's what they're going to do with this money. Honest to God, $10 billion for the people. They're going to organize protesters. $20 billion to advance racial equity, environmental justice. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But shouldn't be in this bill. Right? All right, look. I'm not going to do... If you get me started on politics, I'll go nuts. Here's what you need to do. You need to understand that whatever they're doing right now in printing all this money is not benefiting you on Main Street. I am telling you, it's not. You're getting screwed. They've lied to us about the job numbers. They used the death birth metric system. The real job number wasn't 945. It was 275,000 jobs as per the withholding tax. That's where you get the true number. They're lying to us left and right. This is crazy. But guess what? Let's make money. If they're going to keep printing money, the stock market's going to keep going up. All you got to know is which stock should I be in, which group. If the yields are going down and they break below 125, you want to get back into big tech. You want to get into your Facebook, Netflix, you know them all. If the yields start going down, stay with your big tech. If yields keep to go up, and especially if they get above 125 to 135, you want to be buying banks, and you want to be buying industrials, and you want to be buying materials like Caterpillar you want to buy. And we're on Caterpillar. Our members are, it is part of our portfolio. And today at 2 o'clock, we posted Caterpillar and told our members what to do. We do that every day with our portfolio.
Caterpillar started off up a little bit today, but it's still under 32%. The big institutions haven't started putting money back into this.
So you have someone telling you what to do. They know nobody else does that. And it's fun. You should get your kids involved. But again, I'll say this. Once you learn with the same ease that you buy a stock, that you sell a stock short, make money as the stock's going down, then you're going to have fun and you're going to love it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Until then, you're going to be struggling. Please join my gang free for 10 days. I'm reaching out to you. You reach back out to St. Jude. See you on the show.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make